Hey guys, NRL feed 090 back in a video today. Today I'll be getting into my round 11 tips for 2020. So yeah, let's get into it. So just get to the first game. So the first game we have is the Parramatta Eels and the West Tigers at Bankwest Stadium at 7:50 p.m. on Thursday night. Team changes for the Parramatta Eels. So from what it looks like, Blake Ferguson, Ryan Madison, Mitchell Moses are all back for Parramatta. Jay Phil drops out of the side. And Mike Acebo and Nathan Brown are both fine to play after injury concerns last week. For the West Tigers, Luke Garner's out, so replacing him in the back row is Michael Cheekham, from what it looks like. And Thomas McCarley comes off the bench for the West Tigers. In this game, I'm tipping the Parramatta Eels to win 22 points to 16 over the West Tigers. Now, Friday night, it's my Manly Sea Eagles take on the North Queensland Cowboys at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. This is a 6 p.m. early Friday night game. So, changes for the Cowboys. There's no changes in the side, but from what it looks like, Ben Hampton's out in reserves, but John McLean's could be a chance to play apparently. So that's the team for the Cowboys. For Manly, Phil Blake's back from suspension, so he'll start at prop. Corey Waddell drops the other side, and Taniela Paseka replacing Taniela Paseka moves back to the bench. For this game, this was very tough to pick because this can go either way, and I got a feeling this will be very tight. I will back my Sea Eagles to win 14 points to 10 over the Cowboys. Be very tight though, I reckon. Now, Friday night footy, the other game, it's at Suncorp Stadium. It's between the Brisbane Broncos and the Melbourne Storm. So changes to the Brisbane Broncos are Anthony Milford goes to fullback. So replacing him at number 6 is Brodie Croft, and going to halfback is Tom Dearden, record back into the side. Katoni Staggs is back for Brisbane, which is pretty good, I think. Herbie Farnworth replaces Corey Oates in the wing because Oates is injured. Corey Pakes replaces Isaac Luke at hooker, and coming off the bench is Tyson Gamble. And Joe Ifahangawi plays in the back row for Brisbane. And that's all the changes for... And Jermaine Azarko has been dropped, so that's all the changes for the Brisbane Broncos. For the Storm, so Suliasi Vunivalu is still not back, so Paul Momorowski will play on the wing still. And that seems to be all the changes for the Melbourne Storm. In this game, I'm tipping the Storm to win pretty well over Brisbane, because the Broncos have not defeated the Melbourne Storm at Suncorp Stadium since 2009. So I'm going to go the Storm here to win 40 points to 10 over Brisbane. It could be more, you never know. Now, Super Saturday, but kicks off between the Warriors and the Sydney Roosters at Central Coast Stadium in Gosford. For the Warriors, their changes are Wade Egan and Ignatius Parsi are both out for the Warriors. So replacing Wade Egan at hooker, it's Carl Lawson, and Chanel Harris-Savetta comes off the bench for Warriors. Adam Blaire's at bench as well. Jack Hetherington starts at prop. And Pompey comes into centres for Warriors. So for the Roosters, Angus Crichton's out. So replacing him is Lindsay Collins, who was back for the Sydney Roosters. For this game, I'm tipping the Roosters to win pretty well. I've got the Roosters defeating Warriors here at 38 points to 12. So Roosters defeat Warriors 38 to 12 in my opinion. Now, this was a bit tough to pick, actually, the Dragons and the Sharks. Good old derby right here at Australia Jubilee Stadium for the second game of Super Saturday. Changes to the Sharks. So, dropping out of the side, so Scott Sorensen's out. Replacing him is Teague Wilton on NRL debut in jersey 16 for the Sharks. And Brendan Okora is out. So, replacing Brendan Okora in the back row is Sosifa Talakai. And that seems to be all the changes for the Sharks. For the Dragons, Tarek Sims has been suspended, so replacing Sims in the back row is Tyrell Fuimaono. and coming off the bench for the Dragons is Jacob Host back in the side. So for this game, this is very tough to pick, but I'm leaning a bit. I'm leaning for the Sharks a bit more. So I'm gonna go the Sharks here to win 18 points to 14 over Dragons, but I could be really wrong here. I'm just not confident with that tip, but I think Sharks will win 18-14. Just got a feeling they will do it, but I'm not confident that much. The last game, this will be a great game, I reckon. At GIO Stadium in Canberra, it's between the Canberra Raiders and the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Now, changes for the Canberra Raiders are Jordan Rapana replaces Michael Oldfield in the centres. So Semi Valami, who made his debut off the bench last week against the Roosters, will start this week on the wing. Kai O'Donnell will again start lock, and Joseph Tarpany to the bench. And Harley Smith-Shields will make his NRL debut for the Raiders. And John Bateman is in reserves, so it could be a possible late inclusion for Canberra. For the Rabbitohs, Dane Gagai will shift the centres for James Roberts because James Roberts is out for 10 to 12 weeks with a pectoral injury, which is a big loss. So Gagai shifts the centres, and Corey Allen will go wing. And Jack Johns will make his NRL debut, the son of Matthew Johns. So that's interesting. For this game, I'm going to tip the Raiders to win here 20 points to 16 over Rabbitohs. I feel like they'll be a little bit too strong at home. Now, Sunday footy at 2 o'clock at Newcastle. It's between the Newcastle Knights and the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Changes for Newcastle, do they have any? No, Newcastle are the same size last week when they beat the Rabbitohs. So they're the exact same side, the Newcastle Knights. The Bulldogs. So Jake Avrello comes back into the side for the Bulldogs. And Marcelo Montoya pushes out to the wing. So Christian Crichton is obviously out the side. So Montoya shifts the wing in his position and Avrello back into the side. Brandon Wakeham will come off the bench for the Bulldogs, and Sione Katoa will again come off the bench for the Bulldogs. And that's all the changes right there. For this game, I'm tipping the Knights, actually. And I think, you know what, I feel like Knights will win pretty well. I'm going to go the Knights here, 32 points to 18. I think that they'll really put on a show at Newcastle back at home, and I think they'll really hurt the Bulldogs all day. I think they'll have a big win, I think. So I'm going to tip the Knights here, 32 points to 18 win over the Bulldogs. Now, the last game of round 11, it's in the Gold Coast. It's between the Penrith Panthers and the Gold Coast Titans. Changes to the Gold Coast Titans are Jamin Jalifi will start at prop for the Titans. Sam Lasoni will start off the bench. Will come off the bench. Bo Fermor will drop out of the side, and he was playing centres last week, I believe. So replacing him is Philip Sammy, I'm pretty sure, who comes on the wing, and then Dale Copley moves into centres. And that's the change to the Gold Coast Titans. For the Panthers, they're missing a few players, actually. Dylan Edwards is out. So Caleb Aikens replaces him at fullback. Apsai Korostow is out as well with the elbow injury, I heard. So Mitch Kenny replaces him at hooker. And the other one was Dean Ware. And replacing Dean Ware in the centres is Brent Naden, who shifts from the wing to centres, and Malachi Watinius-Lesniak joins the team on the wing. And that's all the changes of the Penrith Panthers. So for this game, I'm going to tip the Panthers to win 24 points to 10 over the Gold Coast Titans. And that's my tips for round 11. So guys, share your thoughts in the comments down below. Share your tips if you want. Hopefully enjoy the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on Thursday for the Fantastic Rugby League show. I've got a bit of topics to talk about on Thursday, so you stay tuned for that. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.